From the mid-1980s to the early 2000s, theme parks from all over the world would battle it out trying to claim the title of the world's tallest roller coaster. One of the biggest participants in this phenomenon, now known as the Coaster Wars, was Cedar Point, the roller coaster capital of the world. They would claim this title by building the first coaster to top 200 feet, 300 feet, and even 400 feet, with rides such as Magnum XL 200, which opened in 1989, staying at 205 feet tall. Millennium Force, opening in 2000, staying at 310 feet tall, and Top Thrill Dragster, 2003, reaching 420 feet tall. But in 2006, Cedar Point would take a break from building these record-breaking coasters and would announce Maverick, which would stand at 105 feet tall. But don't be fooled, as Maverick would be one of the world's best, most intense, and wildest coasters in the world. Maverick is an Intamin Blitz coaster, the first of its type. This specific model by Intamin is very low to the ground, fast-paced, and compact. But Cedar Point almost never even bought this model from Intamin. Cedar Point also considered buying a B&M Floorless coaster and would have also been called Maverick and have the same theming. But without further ado, let's get into the ride layout. But before you get to ride the coaster, you get put into one of the 6 trains, obviously. Each train consists of 3 carts. Each cart holds 4 people in rows of 2, meaning each train can hold up to 12 people. What's cool about these trains is that each is a different color and has a name based off of an old western show called Maverick, which first aired in 1957. Some of the names include Brent, Brett, Bart, and Bo. Anyways, back to the layout. Once you get strapped in, you go up a launch lift hill that reaches a top height of 105 feet. After the lift hill, you drop down a 100-foot drop that reaches the max angle of 95 degrees. The first drop is phenomenal. It gives great ejector airtime, but it's really over before it even has begun. Before you're even back in your seat from the drop, you get snapped to the right, then snapped to the left, then snap to the right again, and after all those snaps, you go up into an airtime hill. And let me tell you, this is one of the best airtime moments in the world. I mean, it is just great. After the airtime hill, you get a slightly less aggressive snap to the right and go up into the first half of the twisted horseshoe roll. Then you take a left-hand turn and into the rest of it. Then you take a right-hand turn into the tunnel. And this is where crap gets real. Depending on how your cycle is, you will either slow down for the launch or go full speed. The launch reaches 70 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. After the launch, you get snapped to the left and instantly get put into some trim brakes, which is kinda sad but necessary. After the trims, you take a wide right turnaround right into where the Heartline roll could be, but it's not. Alright, let's take a quick break from the ride layout and talk about the infamous Heartline roll. In 2006, Cedar Point would announce Maverick, and one of the standout moments was a super low to the ground Heartline roll right after the launch and turnaround. This element was actually built and went through testing, but when the president of Intamin rode Maverick for the first time, he immediately deemed the Heartline roll too intense for riders. They would then go on to remove the Heartline roll and replace it with an S-curve. Anyways, back to the layout. After the S-curve, you take a short straightaway into a stangle dive. After the stangle dive, you take a right-hand turn, then go up into an overbank turn. After that, you go up into another airtime hill, take another wide right turn, and finally end the ride off in the brake run. Overall, Maverick is such a fun, intense, and wild ride that is a bucket list coaster for most. You just have to experience this ride at least once in your life. It is absolutely insane. If you enjoyed this video or just watched this far, please consider subscribing as it helps me out a ton. Peace out and ride on.